My name's Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Here's my review on the American reboot of Godzilla. Which, first off, I have to say, when this movie was first announced, I was a little skeptical about it. But as the news came along, we heard his roar, we had an idea of what he looked like. I put all my faith into the movie, and I would have to say, I made the right call. Because this movie was freaking amazing. The acting was amazing. You got Bryan Cranston, who we know as previously as Walter White. He continues his amazing acting, showing so much emotion. Have to say, favorite actor of all, and probably one of my favorite characters in this movie, I'd have to say. And you also have Aaron Taylor Johnson, who we know as Kick-Ass, playing as his son, which it seems like out of all the humans, he had most of the focus. I have to say, he's the one character I like the most. It's just, his character piqued my interest. And you also have his wife, played by Elizabeth Olsen. I mean, Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife. And I have to say, for the first time ever seeing her on the big screen, um, she did some good acting. And I was like, her face looks familiar. And then come to find out, she's playing his sister Scarlet Witch in Avengers: Age of Ultron. So I'm pretty sure that people are gonna do some sort of meme about it, because they did that with Thor, with Keira Knightley and Chris Hemsworth. But it's some really good acting, great acting. And the human focus in the movie, I have to say, was good. Some people say, oh, I want more Godzilla. But I say for what they did, it was a good choice, I have to say. And Godzilla himself, I love the look. It makes me think of the Godzilla I loved, but, kind of revamped just a little bit. And even his roar, so nostalgic. It just brings back memories. And I say it was actually better that they used the old instead of making up some new one and possibly making fans hate it. And this next thing, which I'm going to tell you, minor spoiler alert, he does have his atomic fire breath in the movie, which I have to say I was shocked to see. It's kind of like the cherries on top of the whipped cream of a sundae. That's what it seems like to me. It was already an amazing movie. Just seeing the atomic fire breath just added on to that. It really did. And I loved how they did Godzilla's fire breath, how it charges from his spikes along his tail to his spine. I thought that was pretty cool for them to put in there. I really do. And, like I said, they did. Some people have said, "Oh, Godzilla's too fat." Well, it's better that he's fat than anorexic than he was in the '98 movie, which I watched that when I was like 7. It's like I hated it as a kid, and I still hate it now. It's like the nightmare I wish never happened. I really do. I mean, that Godzilla, I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, who's this? Hey, hey, sir, who's that? That's supposed to be Godzilla? It looks like Crapzilla. I honestly have to say on that. I mean, if you like that '98 Godzilla, I'm not going to judge you for it. I'm not going to bash on you for it, because I always say everyone's entitled to their own opinions on movies, on anything. It's just I hate it when people make a big, big fight over it. It's sort of childish, but some of us are kids still. But this movie overall, It met my expectations and then some. And I hope this becomes into a franchise, a good franchise. And I believe it would with the what we see at the end. And we don't get to see a post-credit scene, but hey, he doesn't really need a post-credit scene because he's Godzilla, king of the monsters. But I would have to give Godzilla a perfect 5 out of 5. I've already said, I've already gave my reasons for that score. So, don't need to explain it. But leave me a comment in the description below. What did you think of the movie? Was it better than 98 or was it worse in your personal opinion? And also, if you were to see, we were to see one of Godzilla's old enemies from the movies, but revamped for modern, who would it be? Me, I kind of would love to see Mechagodzilla eventually. But they would have to somehow bring in aliens. But also be on the lookout for my review on X-Men Days of Future Past. And my name's Jimmy. Until next time, bye.